Hi, this is Christina with Treasure Books of Georgia, and I'm here with my 29th journal to do a quick flip through for you. This is a custom journal, but I wanted to share it with you. Right off the bat, let's talk about the housekeeping part of it. She is about 9 inches long and about 6.5 inches wide. There are 3 signatures. The signatures are sewn in with glass and ceramic beads, and this is just a little tie that I ran through to kind of keep the journal together. And on the front we've got just a nameplate that says journal, and then we've got the metal corners to protect the journal. It does come with a writing board. I just used some of the material that was left over and just created a writing board for her. So let's get started. Each one of the signatures, as I mentioned before, there are 3 with over 140 pages. They are enclosed in a heavy cardstock to kind of protect the signature. The first one here says, hello there, and I used some blue embossing powder to kind of add a little sparkle. Our first pocket here has a couple of journaling cards and a little snippet that says dream. And the digitals, most of the digitals are from Creative Fabrica, which I just think these are just absolutely gorgeous. We have a waterfall pockets here, and I printed and enclosed little cards in each one of the pockets. The little snippet on the side says, our time is now, making memories, not all who wander are lost, and make a difference. And in each one of the pockets is a little journaling card. And then this one, home is where the heart is. And this is my favorite digital. I think it's so pretty. And then you've got a couple of pieces of ephemera on the side. The papers are either coffee dyed or I think it's Ritz dyed to give it that deep blue color. This is an envelope that I got in the mail, junk mail or whatever, but I turned it into a little side pocket. And inside, you have my favorite saying, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the number of moments that take our breath away. And she has a little journaling card just from one of the digitals. I think it's so pretty, and I'll put that back in a minute. And it's got a little wax seal. I love, this is probably my favorite. The colors are so pretty, but over here you've got a couple of a couple of journaling cards here with a wooden button. And here you've got a digital card, I keep saying that, I apologize. You've got a journaling card here and one here that I just took from this digital and created cards. I just love that lace. I think it's so pretty. This was just a card front, and I turned it into a pocket. And there's just a little pocket or a little card there, and it says you can do this. And then just a couple of journaling cards, and I just love that lace. I think it's so pretty, and the design of that the paper here. Oh, it's just gorgeous. This is like newsprint that I've stamped on. I did some burning on the edges, and I didn't burn the house down, so I'm super proud of myself. Some stamping here, place your journal there, and then the little belly band here. And again, I think I used a lot of wax seals in this. You just have a little journaling card in there, and that tucks into this little belly band. The lace down the side is from my friend in India, so this is from India. And then you've got little 3 pockets here, and then this is, I just love this. I think it's so cute. It says be your beautiful self, and just a little mini card. Oh, and then there's a little journaling card there. And this person has a love for eagles, so there's a couple of eagle things in here for her. And here you've got a little journaling card here and a tag here. I love that digital. I think it's so pretty. And in the center, just as I have done on the other ones, this is printed on thick vellum, and then you've got a couple of beads off of the center there. A couple of journaling things here for the butterfly, and she said she'd wanted to use the book for recipes, so here's several blank recipe cards for her that are tucked here for her to use. And then this is stamped on cheesecloth, I believe. The other part of that newsprint, and this I had done a lot of mixed media on this with some crackle paste, and I didn't put anything on there. I thought leave that for her. This is an original card from 1961, and I've just got, this is from probably Taperology, just a little fake postcard, and I just did some mixed media on that. Little pocket here with that I made out of material, and inside, this is from a Bella Grace magazine, and I did some mixed media on here, little saying here, and she can journal on the back of that. And the little snippet says I can do anything, with a couple of glass buttons. And a little dragonfly, a little postcard, some eyelash lace down the side. And this is an embossing folder from Simon's Stamps, but I think it just turned out really cool. This is on vellum. And then a couple of journaling cards there. A little side pocket here, and I did some embossing on the side. It says explore, dream, and discover. And then a little journaling card in there. This is flowers that I pressed from my garden last year and then laminated, and then it fits a couple of postcards here. And this washi tape down the side is from 49 and Market, and a little journaling card there. A little pocket out of material, and a little journaling there, and I left it blank for her to put her stuff in there. It's very hard for me to do, but I did. That's the end of our first signature. It says believe in daydreams. Second one, let your light shine through. Again, a material pocket that I left for her to put whatever she would like in there. This I took a doily and embossed it and turned it into a corner pocket, and just some pieces of ephemera there. Just a little journaling card here, and this is journal 29. Did some stamping there. I love this lace. I think it's so pretty. It says life is short and the world is wide. And this again, I just love this. Sorry if that's too wrinkly. Somewhere in the world, a tree sprouted on the same day you were born and has been growing alongside you. And think this is my favorite nature fact. I just love that. That's really cool. And there's some places for her to journal on the back of that. And that just slides right back into our lace, and I'll put him back in a minute. A couple of journaling cards here. This is a copy of I think it was a birthday card from 1954. I just think it's just so cute. And it says flowers, a little journaling card for her there. And then here, just a little tag there. And then when I was doing the dyeing of the papers, I just used stencils. I thought that was pretty. And these, it just matched so well, this digital and these colors. I think it's just so pretty. Left that blank for her. And here we've got two pockets. I believe these are just some journaling cards here. And in this little belly band, it says every moment matters. And there's places for her. This just applies to all of us that junk journal. I just love that. And then there's places for her to journal on the back. And let me tuck that back in. I don't want to leave too much of this out, so I got to make sure that I put everything back where it belongs, which he belongs right there. Perfect. The other part of that newsprint, and then I did some collaging with a paper napkin and created a little corner pocket here and a little journaling card for her. This might be my favorite. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and you've got a little something in each one of them. I just thought that was so cute. And a little snippet says, find a reason to smile every day. Here's one of those happy accidents where I double printed on it, but turned out so pretty, I left it. A little corner pocket here with a couple pieces of journaling cards. And then in the center is this beautiful eagle, and I printed it on thick vellum. Made a copy of a birthday card, and it turned it into a journaling card, said mindfulness. And then you've got a little postcard there. Again, the stencil really shined through. I think it's so pretty. And with the weather getting warmer, doing these outside will be a lot more fun. The sun does some interesting things to the cards, or to the papers. A little journaling card here. It says, I am loving, and a little butterfly charm. Just a little journaling card there, and a little snippet from my snippet roll there. See, that stencil is so pretty. Love with all your heart, and then just a little journaling card here. And again, this is 29. And then there are some pictures of, if you guys watch Gizmo and Sunny, just some pictures that I grabbed off the internet of Gizmo and Sunny. I think they're so pretty. Sorry silk down the side, a little triple pocket with all kinds of little cards here. It says I can do anything. And here just this I ran this through an embossing folder, so it's got this nice raised print there, and then just a little journaling postcard there. Do what makes your heart sing. We're on our third signature. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And this, I ran through this embossing folder from Simonson's Stamp, and there's just a little journaling space there for her. Here are a couple of pockets here for journaling cards, and one there. And this, you've got triple stuff going on those pockets. Some journaling space here, little tag. This, again, I ran it through the emboss. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. Kind of turned it this white polka dots. It's really cool. Just a little card there for her. This, I had printed these on muslin, and then so it's fabric, and then I turned them into corner pockets. So you've got some postcards there and a little journaling card there. There, and this, I believe this frame is from 49 in Market, and you've got a little journaling tag there and a little card there. Here, I just added some lace that I dyed on that, a little card there. And this I got from an old poetry book, but I thought the colors matched really well. A little snippet that says hope, and a little dragonfly, and a little green journaling card there. And here, remember this, and this is just something fun that was printed. My favorite page, I love this. A little card there, a little snippet, or a little card there, something here, and here, and here. I just love it. Thought that was so pretty. Again, another 49 in Market frame, and then I collaged this. It says all good things take time. And he goes back inside there. And this, I just love the denim blue of this. So you've got some journaling cards there, fit in there, and it says different doesn't mean wrong. An original postcard that's not been written on. I believe this is from the 1950s. A little lace band here, and then this, of course, is not vintage. A little wooden button here, a little card there. I did some collaging on that. It says trust your gut, and then another postcard. And the center is a sepia print, which I think is just so pretty. And then a couple of glass beads. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to be out of frame. I did some embossing on this little envelope, and there's some goodies in there. And then I took some digitals and created little cards. That, and then this is some sprayed and dyed cheesecloth. This was from some embroidered material. I just made a little pocket out of it and a little postcard there, and it says forever. I love these prints. I think it's so pretty. And then I just collaged this little card. It says journey, and that kind of fits. He fits right in there. A couple of pockets again. I believe that wax seals were my favorite, apparently, in this one. But there's some goodies in there. Oops, let me put him back in there. And also in this one. And some little wooden buttons here, and some cheesecloth down the side. Some eyelash lace. Oh, that digital is so pretty. And I just collaged on a journaling card, celebrate your wins. And that's just held with a little paper clip. And so a couple of journaling cards here. And then I took this, it was a plain tag, and did some stamping and embossing on it. This is a Simonson's Stamp, and I just love it. I just think that's so pretty. And it says I have everything I need, and I just did a little snippet down the side. This I also got from, I'm not sure where, but I loved the pocket, or I think this was just the packing material. So I turned it into a pocket, and I think it just turned out really cute. And then there's a couple pieces of ephemera in there. And then this is just some material down the side. Again, if she loves the Eagles, or loves Eagles, and so just some journaling cards there. And this, I saw another creator do this, just sew some things along the side, kind of creating a binding for the page. And I just think it's really, really, really kind of cool. A little corner pocket here says shine bright. And then I left this belly band blank for her so she can fill that in. And again, this is just my little signature there. This is 29. And then I've included this little book for her that has all kinds of stuff that she can journal, little mini journal. And this was actual vintage from 1954 for the co-ed bar. One couple, 50 cents. And that goes in there. And then she's got a little tag there. That's it. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you watching. And if anyone is interested in a custom journal, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to help. Have a great week. Bye.